Need a great grill idea? Chop, chop, chop. Coming right up on Weekend at the Cottage. Welcome to Weekend at the Cottage. I'm Nick Manojlovic. Before I share an exquisite idea on how to make grilled lamb loin chops, how about an invitation? Head to Weekend at the Cottage, our dedicated website. While you're there, please subscribe to it. After that, look for us on our dedicated YouTube channel, and when you're there, subscribe to it as well. And then finally, why not check us out on one or more of your favorite socials, like Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. This is absolutely my favorite way of grilling lamb loin chops. You're gonna love this recipe. It is so simple, but the flavors are truly remarkable. The recipe begins with us taking a small food processor. I'm adding fresh rosemary, about a ½ cup complement. Then we're adding 7 cloves of garlic, the bigger the better. Lid goes on. I'm gonna pulse a little bit and you're gonna notice these ingredients are starting to chop, but they're also sticking to the side of the food processor. Lid comes off, we're gonna take a little knife, push everything down. We're adding 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. Lid goes back on and we're gonna pulse some more. You're gonna come away with a chunky paste that's gonna work perfectly for the lamb chops. The main ingredient for the recipe is lamb loin chops, and they're about this big, but they also come quite thick. In this case, I had 8 really thick chops, but my butcher cut them in half. So those 8 chops became 16, which is the perfect size if you're hosting a party. Now the lamb chops are placed into a large bowl. I'm adding a ¼ cup of extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna make sure the chops are completely coated before I add that chunky paste. I then coat each and every one of those lamb chops before I transfer them to a stainless platter. I then let the lamb chops come to room temperature for an hour before I'm ready to grill. During that hour period, I suggest you make our incredible mint chimichurri. Head here to weekendatthecottage.com for the full recipe on this wonderful condiment for these lamb chops. After that hour, my barbecue's turned on up to a whopping 450 degrees, very hot. We then take our lamb chops and they go on the grill. We're gonna grill with the lid to your barbecue up, and you're going to watch closely because they might flare up. If so, pull them away, move them around. After 2 minutes, we're turning them over. Cook for an additional 2 minutes, 4 minutes total for perfectly prepared medium rare chops. I like to have a fork and knife on hand just to test the doneness before I finally take them off of the grill. Once they're off the grill, you're ready to enjoy your dinner. I serve these lamb loin chops with nothing more than a favorite salad. The trick though is when you place them on the plate, take a spoon and just add a little bit of our mint chimichurri. Look how fabulous this is as it drizzles down the chops. Take a fork, take a steak knife, you're cutting into your chop and you have it beautifully done, very pink. Oh, and tender. You gotta make this toot sweet. After that, come on back and hang out again with a Weekend at the Cottage. Always something delicious happening right here in the Weekend at the Cottage kitchen, or out there at the Weekend at the Cottage grill too. Thanks for watching. Come on back again soon. Take care.